but it stands for Obi Maker. I'm not going to go into the long story why I did that, but it's for branding sake. I come from a country where I've been given names that everybody has. So if I go to YouTube and put Obi, I'll see millions of people with Obi. Grace, millions of people with Grace. Even with my surname, Alaneka. So what I did was, for people to be able to find me easily, so I put Obi Grace Neka, and that became my branding. So I find a lot of people just call me OGN. So if you put OGN, if you put Obi Grace, you will see me on social media, the front page will all be me. But that's all branding. Now, there's three things, because I have to talk very quickly, sorry. There are three things I want you to write down. My life purpose is in the eye of the storm. My life purpose is in the eye of the storm. My life purpose is in the eye of the storm. The second thing is my happiness begins from my mind. My happiness begins in my mind. And the last one is I am my own hero. I am my own hero. So I'm going to quickly talk about those three things. So when I say your life purpose is in the eye of the storm, so basically, if you want to find out what your life purpose is, I know a lot of people saying to me, oh, people keep talking about life purpose. How do I find out what my life purpose is? Go and examine every single thing that's happened in your life. Get a book, write it down. In the middle of everything that's been going on in your life, your real self, your authentic self is being revealed. The person that comes out keep fighting to go through all of those things, to help you overcome all those things, that's your authentic self. And everything, I say to people all the time, I say to my kids all the time, God doesn't make mistakes. Everything you go to is preparing you for your life purpose. You can choose to run away and not do anything about it, or you can choose to face it. I said to my son, he's 23 and the other one is 18. I said to them, if you die today and you meet the person that you were meant to be, is that person who you are now? Are you going to feel comfortable walking up to that person and say, yes, I got to where I was supposed to be? Or are you going to be ashamed of yourself? So, who you need to be is already here now. It's for you to catch up to that person. So, how do you find out who you need to be? Go look at everything that's going on with you. I'm going to quickly talk about what happens to me. So, starting from my nursery school, I got molested, I got abused, I was pushed away from every kid, I couldn't talk to anybody. I talked to my mom, she wasn't listening. My dad, he's somewhere else in his own world trying to build his career. My auntie just brushed me off. Then I went into primary school, again, abused. I went to secondary school, abused. And every time I talk to my parents, nobody is there for me. I formed the habit of not internalizing things and not making friends, keeping people at a distance. Even my family, I'm not close to any of my family, but I love them and I'll show up for them if they need anything. But I've been taught by all those things they're doing that I wasn't important. So I immediately started acting that way. I didn't know that I was doing it. I put everybody's need first. So I was on a radio show on Tuesday, and my son was there, and they said to him, what would you say about your mom? Oh, my mom is someone that puts everybody first. And I just thought, oh dear. Oops. Oh dear. To him, it's a nice thing, but what he's saying was a true description of whom I've become. Yeah? So, yeah. So, I'm going to quickly move on. So you need to, for me to be able to move past that, I had to start going through everything, because I hated my parents. I was there, I was helping, I was doing everything for them, but I just hated them. I loved them, but I hated them. So I had to start working out what is good for me. I went through all sorts of things. I got attacked, I got bruised, I lost my memory, I had fractures, I was pregnant at the time, I was going through all that. I was disowned by my family for being pregnant. But all of those were adding to my mental health. But I didn't know that also all those things were preparing me for who I was supposed to become. It was preparing me for helping people who are going through this, who are having mental problems, or not mental problems, mental health problems, to guide them using my experiences. Naturally, I'm somebody that researches. I study everything. And I use that to help myself, because every therapy that I was going through, nothing was helping me. Hence the reason I said I'm my own hero. I had to learn that I had to become my own hero. All the therapy, all the different hospital appointments, every single thing is not helping me. So I have to quickly decide for myself, you know what? All these things are not helping you. You need to find yourself. You need to become your own hero, and you need to start healing yourself. And that's what I started doing. And with everything, the way I was working them out, I started creating now workbooks. I was giving it to people, and they were using it, telling me, oh, I really love this. So I started to create a book series of them, of the different workbooks that help you find your purpose, find your mission, self-care, gratitude. So people said to me, oh, but I don't know how to do the gratitude thing. I have to do affirmation. I have to put a workbook that shows you what to do and how to do all those things. And then, with all those things, my son said to me, like lady that said about book, my son said to me, all these things you're doing, why don't you create a book that helps people publish their book if they want to do that? And I've worked in a publishing company, so I know how to do that. So I decided I'm doing my own books. I do the cover, I do every single aspect of it, all the way to publishing it, to getting it printed and sent it. So I created a book, how to publish your book, telling you, helping you do your own book. If you're in business, one of the things that you must have is a book. It gives you authority. It lets people start paying attention when you say, I have a book. If you give somebody a complimentary card, have you ever received complimentary card? How many of you still have it? Somebody gives you a book, you keep that. And every time you see that book, you remember the person. So if you have a business, put a book. It doesn't have to be a big book. It can be a small book. Even now, people don't even like to read a lot of books. Some people are saying to me, 143-page book. Oh my God, it's a lot of book. How am I going to read all of this? So you read the book if it's what you want. If it's not what you want, you will never read it. Okay? So I'm running a workshop, but it's a free workshop for anybody who wants to write a book. I'm not doing the actual writing. I'm just helping people who have already written something and want to get it published. So I'm going to walk you through how to get it done yourself without having to rely on somebody paying you. You're paying somebody so much amount of money. Angel was talking to me about it, to do it. Creating your book cover, editing your book and so on. You can do it yourself. You put your mind to it, you can do it yourself. And my goal this last year was to have 24 books published. I published 32. My goal this year is to help as many people publish their own book. And that's what I'm working on. And the only way I can do that is to offer it the service free. And I want to do it in my own neighborhood because I've lived here for years and I want to help people that are here. But if any other person from my neighborhood wants to join in, great. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, I'll be over there and you can come talk to me about it. Thank you.